This is Updata Trader Pro running on the Neotrade feed from India, and this is absolutely brilliant. A new fast feed, and just wanted to show you some of the functionality that you can look at here. Great thing is with Updata is the way in which you can add on that high-end technical analysis to pretty well any data source you can think of. And here we see just how quickly the charts change here as I scroll through the charts. That's because we cache the data, making it super quick to do the analysis. So really powerful. And of course you can double click any chart you want just straight away. That's how instantaneous the charts are. If we look at some of the analytics capabilities in Updata, and there really are just a whole host of analysis tools available to you. Point and figure charts, the best in the world. We'll show you those in a minute. Cloud charts here, full-blown market profile charts, CBOT market profile. These are based on 30-minute data. Really valuable for your use there. We have also quite a lot of proprietary indicators, the indexer indicators, really powerful there as well. And here we see indexer speed, market tracker, etc. So really great there, and things like seasonality, optimized stop losses, just really a limitless number of indicators that you can use. This one here is a bullish percent indicator. This is on the Nifty 50. So this is taking the 50 stocks and giving you a bullish percent. It's a market breadth tool, and there's a whole series of those in the market breadth indicator menu. So really there's just no limit to the number of things that you can apply to your charts. Really the most high-end technical analysis package you'll find. In fact, Updata has won for 4 years the best technical analysis platform, ahead of Bloomberg, Reuters. Really is the best technical analysis, and Bloomberg and Reuters users can add our analytics on top of their systems as well. So it just gives you a feel. If we look at some of this is one of my favorite screens. These are called tracker charts. You just set these up by on the top right hand corner there. This is a weekly, a daily, and a 60-minute Ichimoku chart. And here we have a 1% point and figure, true 1%, half percent, and 0.1%. Updata's point and figure charts are the best in the world, absolutely guaranteed. You will not find a better point and figure system. Covers all the bases, really powerful. 1 box charts, 3 box charts, you name it. And here we see just the power of being able to scroll these charts. So this is my long term, my medium term, and my short term view. And again, my long term, medium, and short term view, all with the targets on. So here we see this stock has a downside target on the 60-minute chart of 5.7%. We're seeing here the downside targets on the 1% and a half percent chart. Really allows you to build a picture, and you can just literally click on any one of these and all the charts will change. And it's bringing in the daily and 60-minute histories super fast, so you can see there the real power of that. Updata uses for much more than just the technical analysis, of course. Our scanning is second to none. So if we want to run a scan, we can run, say, something like on-balance volume divergence. And if I run that on the Neotrade Nifty 50 list, we quickly run that. You see how quickly it's pulling that data in. That's scanning the 50 stocks just in seconds. And here are the stocks, and we just go through now, and we see that it's a really hard thing to scan for. Here we see the divergence, and you can scan for lots of tools out of the box. So here we're seeing divergence being marked all the time between the volume and the price, and that's a really useful tool for just spotting things there as well. So we can actually go and a step further. We can actually scan for stocks that have point and figure targets of more than 40%, and I can actually just show you how that scan looks. It's a double top point and figure pattern, and here are all the settings. We're going to use log scale charts, 1% log scale charts, really hard to calculate. We want uptrends, and we want targets greater than 40%. So we can see there straight away that that's a really powerful scan. We're running multiple criteria, and the sky is the limit. You can run as many criteria as you wish. And here we see the stocks that are coming in that have got upside potential greater than 40%. So here are the targets. So there's the first one. Scroll to the next one. Here's another upside target, 43.8% on this one, and we just go through 77%, but this one is not activated. We need a new high to activate that. Here we see Lupin Limited upside targets really quite high there, and Yes Bank. So really interesting that you can do that, and you can scan for pretty well anything you want. If you want to write a new highlighter, it's all menu driven, really simple. You can scan point and figure, candle patterns, head and shoulders. There's really no limit. All the lines and indicators that you want to scan, there's the whole list you can scan for. And of course you can set multiple criteria. So if you have a favorite technique, this is the place that you can do it. And of course Updata goes an extra step further than that in its custom coding, and we have a built-in scripting language, and we can actually look at the source code there. And Updata's libraries come with over 1,000 pre-built technical indicators in there, so we can actually see the individual results from those scans. This is actually an optimized stop. One of my favorites, a flip-flop stop loss, and it's saying you should go on a 60-minute chart on the Nifty 50, 2.75% short, 2% long. Been quite hard to make money long in this downtrend over the last several weeks, but again, that's really interesting. We have a library of these indicators, so really powerful. This is where you can select all the tools. You can search this library. These have all been pre-written, over 1,000 pre-written custom indicators and trading strategies. All the indicators in Stocks and Commodities magazine, all built into the system. So again, really powerful. If you can program in Visual Basic or C#, you can actually write your indicators in the native programming languages within Updata, and again, that's really powerful as well. But let's just quickly run one indicator here. So let's just show you an example of how that works. In fact, I can just use the drop down here. So if I use the RSI system, here's the code. So these are the parameters in the code. Because these commands are all pre-written, here's the syntax on it. This is a scripted language within Updata. So this is the RSI and the syntax for that RSI just coming up there when I hover over it. So what I'm going to do is optimize the parameters, and because various you can do an exhaustive or a quick optimization, and because those parameters are in the code, you see here those parameters are in the code, they then appear here. So I'm going to set my parameters between, say, 5 and 21 days, and because I'm not quite sure about the buy levels on the RSI, I'm going to actually set those just either side of the 30 and 70 with a step of 10. So that will just test 20, 30, 40 and 60, 70, 80. We run that, we select the instrument. I'm just going to do that on the Nifty. Open that, and there's a whole series of things. I'm going to do that on daily data, and you can set the transaction costs and everything you want. I tend to use zero slippage, but you can settle that in, and we're running that test now. So it's running through all the potential possibilities there from 5 to 21 days, and then testing the different levels 20, 30, 40 and 60, 70, 80, and it's run the quick optimization, and we can see the individual results. So these are the trading results, your sharp ratios, etc., all in there. And then if we actually look at the chart itself, and in fact I can take the chart out, I quite like to do that, and I can explain this chart a little bit better to you. So here is the daily chart with all the trades on. Here it was saying it's using 30 and 70, so it's saying use the normal settings you would use on an RSI, but it's saying use 5, use a very short RSI. And here is the Nifty 50, and the black line is our equity curve. So it's showing you here how the equity curve is increasing while the market is decreasing, and of course this has back tested quite a lot of data here, so you can go all the way back and see all the trades that you would have had there. As I say, there's over 1,000 different indicators there to test, so really, really powerful. Why not give the Updata system a try on your Neotrade's feed? You'll see in the top of this video screen where you can download a trial. Download a trial now and give it a try for yourself. Really, really powerful, and we're very excited about the launch into the Indian market with these feeds.